Are you thinking about moving right here to Katy, Texas, and you want a brand new construction home, just like the ones you see behind me here, but you don't want to break the bank? Maybe your budget isn't $500,000, $600,000, $700,000, but you want to be in a neighborhood with nice amenities zoned to great schools. Well, that's exactly what we're showing you today. We are here in Tamarron and Tamarron West, which is a DR Horton community. And let me tell you, this place is big. There are actually thousands of homes. They've got some amazing amenities we're going to show you here in a little bit, but their prices are the best part. They're starting just over $300,000. And even their most expensive home here is going to come in right around the $400,000 price point. So we're going to get you inside our first home right now and show you all these different floor plans and show you exactly what you can get for your money right here in Katy, Texas. The first home we're checking out is DR Horton's one-story floor plan. This one's gonna be 2,200 square feet. But just to give you the lay of the land out here, they actually have homes on the smaller side around 1,600 square feet, and they're gonna go all the way up to the two-story next door that we'll show you in a second, that's right around 2,500 square feet. But this 2,200 square foot floor plan is really nice. It's that perfect size for that family home, and they're sitting on 50-foot lots. So all the homes that we're gonna see today here in Tamaron are on 50-foot lots. And if you don't know what that means, it just means the front width of the lot is 50 feet wide, which means the actual house is gonna be 40 feet wide. Now, come on in, this is the heart of the home, this is where it opens up. And with these 50-foot products, they're not quite as narrow as some of the smaller stuff that we've shown you on our channel. You're actually getting a lot for your money starting around that $300,000 price point. So as you come in here, I wanna give you an honest perspective of what things actually cost. So this home, they've got a couple of the same floor plan currently selling anywhere from around $365,000 all the way up to around $385,000. So you are gonna have nice quartz countertops, deep farmhouse sinks, the luxury vinyl plank that they're using in here. For me, I just personally like this color a lot. I think it's really neutral. I think it goes with everything. You got your white shaker cabinets. They're gonna have a couple different color options, and most of the homes that you're gonna buy out here are gonna be inventories. And what that means is that the builder's already picked everything out. You just pick the floor plan and the lot that you want, and basically you just have to pick the color package that they have to offer that they like. So you've got the pantry over this way, and they're also gonna be offering with DR Horton a pretty turnkey experience. And so right now they're offering incentives that give you the option to have all of your appliances included. So instead of just having your dishwasher and your stove, you're gonna also be able to throw in the fridge, washer, and dryer, which is really nice. So they've got a pretty good sized living room in here as well. I feel like it's plenty of space. And one of the things I didn't point out is the dining room is just kind of tucked away over here. I like that it's not really a separate dining room, that it's all connected, because it makes this big family room just feel a lot larger. Most of their floor plans are gonna come with really nice covered back patios. Gives you a good place to hang out. The lots are not this big, by the way. I hate that they do this at the model homes. This is an insane lot, but they're not gonna be this big. But they still have some pretty decent sized lots out here. So coming on in here, this is the master bedroom, pretty good size. They've got a full king size bed in here, a little bit of a recessed wall when you come in, so you got a little bit extra space for your dresser. You've got plenty of space here in the bathroom. Then if you pop around that corner, you'll see that it really opens up into a pretty good sized master closet. What they don't have is a tub. They actually opted to have the full walk-in shower, but a lot of their floor plans are gonna give you the option for either both, or you can pick either or. You've got your little linen closet, so it gives you plenty of storage for the towels, your toilet, and then as I showed you, you got that master closet right over there. So once you leave the master bedroom, you're gonna head back up to the front of the house. But one thing a lot of one-stories lack is that kind of bonus space, that secondary living area, either for kids' playroom or a game room or even an office. But what I like about this floor plan is it offers that. It's got these doors, you can close them up, and you could use this. They've got it set up as an office. You could do a media room, or like I said, if you've got little kids, this is gonna make for a great playroom. Now, it's not one of those one-stories where all the bedrooms are crammed in one area. You can actually go either direction here. So follow me this way. You've got your half bath, and you've got your laundry right over here, which is actually pretty decent size. And like I said, these are the washer and dryers that you can get included in the appliance package. So this is gonna be the second bedroom, once again, since it's a one-story, all here on the first floor. Decent size, kind of what you would expect in that 2,200 square foot range. You do have your closet over here. And then if you go back this way, up at the front of the home, this is where you're gonna have two of your other bedrooms. Now, what I will note, that's not a half bath, that's actually a full bath. So that bath is, it's gonna double as the half bath for the living area, but it's also gonna be a full bathroom for whoever stays in that room. Now, these bedrooms are larger. So coming on in here, especially since they did the bunk bed, it frees up a ton of space. These are pretty good sized bedrooms, especially for you know, kind of a mid-sized one-story. I like this bunk bed. I need to take a picture of that. And last but not least, you've got your 4th bedroom, which gets a lot of natural light being up here positioned the way it is at the front of the home. But this appears to be a full-size bed. You've still got plenty of room, especially if it's gonna be a guest room or the kids' bedroom. So it definitely doesn't feel like it's too tight in any areas. Obviously, the smaller floor plans around that 1,600 square feet, they're gonna tighten up a little bit, but at 2,200 square feet, this home really feels like it's got ample space and it really feels like they didn't cut any corners. I told you we're in Katy, Texas, but I haven't told you exactly where we are yet. But before I do that, if this is your first time to our channel and you wanna know everything there is to know about living right here in Houston, the best thing you can do is subscribe to our channel, tap that bell for notifications, and we'll keep you updated on everything that's actually going on here in Houston. Now, my name's Kyler Ferris, and our team gets calls, texts, and emails every single day from people just like you that are actually looking to move to Houston. So if that is you, do not be shy. Just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us a quick email. That way we can help you make a smooth move right here to Houston, Texas. Now, where are we? We are in Katy, Texas, but more specifically, we're actually in a really prime location. We're smack dab in between some of Katy's biggest master planned communities. And with master planned communities comes convenient shopping and amenities. So we're gonna be on the west side of 99, headed outside, and we're kind of in between Katy and Fulshire. We're south of I-10, but you're north of the West Park Tollway. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna put us about 5 minutes from a ton of really great commercial shopping. Over in the original sections of Tamarron, you're about 2 or 3 minutes from the closest HEB. And here in these sections, you're gonna be about 5 or 6 minutes from your closest shopping. And they're just getting started with development here. If you actually look on a map, you will see that even though there's a ton of development already done here, there's still a long ways to go. And Katy is one of the most booming Houston suburbs, so you can expect that only more and more commercial amenities are gonna be popping up here left and right. So now that you know exactly where we're at, let's go check out this next floor plan. Now we are checking out their 2-story. This is gonna be their largest floor plan, and this one's gonna come in just under 2,500 square feet. And right when you walk in the door, you've got your office. This is where you're gonna be able to get any of your work done. This one doesn't feel quite as much like next door as far as this being a flex space. You could obviously use it as a playroom or a media room, but it feels like it's a little bit more specifically designed to be an office right here up at the front of the house. It looks like they've got the same flooring as next door. Once again, it's pretty popular. I like this color a lot, but this is a 2-story. So when you come in, the home's gonna open up. You're gonna get a lot taller ceilings. They're floor to ceiling, going all the way up. You've got the extra windows that are gonna bring in some more natural light. And then you've got this kind of more modern staircase that goes straight upstairs, which we'll get to here in just a second. But come on into the kitchen. I like that they did this with their models to show different colors. Over at the last place, you saw the white cabinets. You're seeing a different option here. They've got the black. Same cabinet company, same cabinets, just painted differently. Now I will say this home has a much larger pantry. Their light doesn't seem to be working, but anyways, it's a pretty large pantry. Same farmhouse sink, same appliance package. And then this one has like a little bit more of a traditional layout to it than the last one, not as open concept, but you've got your kitchenette over here. You don't have a formal dining, so technically that 1-story actually had more room to host. This one's got room for a 6-seater, but if you're wanting that kind of bigger formal dining room, this floor plan isn't gonna cut it for you. Same thing as the other house. You've got this recessed kind of covered patio area, pretty good size too. A lot of homes in the $300,000 to $400,000 range have like these dinky little 3x3 foot concrete pads off the back. So it's nice to see that you're actually getting a full-size patio and you're not gonna have to come in after and spend 10 grand building out your own covered patio. As far as the layout goes, this is obviously the main living room. I do like it's its own defined space. And then once again, I just like how open it is in here. Even though this isn't maybe the biggest living room I've seen, when the ceilings are a lot taller, it just feels like it opens up quite a bit more. Now, right this way, this is gonna be your master bedroom, but they kind of flipped it on you. Right at the entrance, you've got the option, pop in there to the bathroom, and then this bathroom is gonna have dual vanities. It's still gonna have quartz countertops, which I like. Some builders in lower price points are going to have nice countertops in the kitchen and then kind of go cheap on the bathrooms, but that's not the case here. And then a pretty good sized master closet. But this is the master bedroom. It does feel a little bit larger than next door. So there's gonna be a little bit of trade-offs between the 1-story and the 2-story. And even though they're pretty similar square footages, they're about 200 square feet apart, you're gonna feel that they allocate the square footage differently from home to home. So you've got 9-foot ceilings in here, so definitely feels nice and open, got plenty of space. Now, before we go upstairs, there's actually 2 things you need to see. You got the garage right over that way, but down here, you're gonna have your half bath And then over here, you're gonna have your laundry room. So once again, pretty decent sized laundry room. I've definitely seen smaller. You've got hanging space up over there. And then that's gonna be the half bath that everybody downstairs, like your guests, are gonna use. Now, as soon as you get to the top of the stairs, you're gonna have your game room, and you got plenty of room up here to make it a separate TV room. They've got air hockey, which I'm not gonna lie, most model homes don't have air hockey. That's actually really cool. We might need to play that. Anyways, overflow balconies. Let's talk about overflow balconies. Some people love them, some people hate them. Leave them in the comments below. I find with clients, it's pretty 50-50. I personally like an upstairs that's closed off. That's just my preference. But some people like it because it does give you that kind of open feel. It gives you that more open two-story. So leave it in the comments below. Y'all did a great job in the last video of telling us whether or not you liked a closed-in media room or not. And by the way, Keith, it looks like you lost. You're not getting a pizza party.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get in.
But if more people like the open overflow balcony, Keith, I will get you a pizza party after this video. So here is your first bedroom upstairs. Now, if you noticed in this floor plan, this two-story didn't have a secondary bedroom downstairs. It just had that one bedroom and then that office, which means the other three are up here. And so as you come down the hall, one thing I like is that none of the bedrooms share a wall. A lot of times when you're in smaller square footage two stories, they're gonna cram all the bedrooms right next to each other. That's gonna create noise issues, especially if you have kids in rooms right next to each other. That's not gonna be the case here, and check that out. That is a massive walk-in closet. As you head back this way, one thing I appreciate is when you've got 3 bedrooms sharing 1 bathroom upstairs, give me 2 vanities. And thank God they did. They gave you 2 vanities here. And then last but not least, this is your 4th bedroom. Still pretty good size. This is either a full, I don't think this is a queen. I need to just know these things. What is this? You think this is a queen? There you go. All pretty good sized bedrooms, kind of what you would expect in a 2,500 square foot 2-story. The amenities here in Tamaron are literally next level. Usually what I expect when I come into a DR Horton community is you might get a dog park or maybe even a splash pad if you're lucky, and a playground. You have world-class amenities here. I'm not kidding you when I say these amenities rival any master plan community we've seen anywhere in Houston, which blows my mind. We're up here at one of their multiple amenity centers, and this amenity center is gonna feature this literal water park behind me with 2 huge slides. You've got the kids pool, and if that's not enough, you've got the lap pool right here too. They actually have year-round swim teams with the local school, and then they're also gonna have your summer league swim teams too, which is a great way to meet your neighbors and get those kids active during the summertime. Here at the amenity center, you also have a 24/7 gym that you're gonna have access to 24/7 through your HOA dues, which you're probably wondering what those cost. I'll just go ahead and tell you. They're $1,250 a year, and they're gonna give you access to the following. You have a massive splash pad, and this isn't some ordinary splash pad. This one actually has a water park with a water slide on top. It's not just some pop jet fountains. This is probably the best one I've seen at any of the neighborhoods that we've seen anywhere in Houston. Right next to it, you're gonna have a dog park for those puppies, and then you're gonna have tons of pocket parks also located throughout the neighborhood. You've got playgrounds for different kids of different sizes and ages, so you're really gonna have something to accommodate all of them, and it's gonna give you a wide variety to mix it up. They also have amenities on the way. They're finishing up their amenity center over in Tamarron West, which is gonna serve the Fulshire side of Tamarron. And Tamaron, when it's all said and done, is gonna be around 10,000 homes. Right now, there are about 4,900 homes through, so that's right about halfway. But no matter where you live, you're gonna have access to all of the amenities within Tamaron. They're all included in that HOA. They also have gorgeous hiking trails. They've got paved hiking trails all throughout the neighborhood, and they're gonna go winding through the different sections, connecting one section to another. And they also have some really good fishing ponds. They've got tennis courts, and under construction right now, they've got everyone's favorite. They actually have pickleball courts on the way. One other thing that I'll note is this very much operates as a master plan community. While there's only one builder, DR Horton, it's just like all of the others. They actually have a director of fun that's constantly planning neighborhood events throughout the year, so it's gonna make it a lot easier in a neighborhood like this to get connected with those neighbors. You're gonna be able to go up to events like 4th of July or Memorial Day weekend parties here at the pool. They've got Christmas parties. And once again, it's just always gonna give you something to do when you're living here in the community. And another amenity that's often overlooked are actually the schools. They actually have some of the elementary schools, depending on what section you live, located here in the neighborhood. Now, all of the schools, no matter where you live in Tamaron, are gonna go to Lamar ISD, and I highly encourage you, go to niche.com or Great Schools, look up their school ratings, and I think you're gonna be pleasantly surprised with that free public school education that your kids are gonna get if they are living right here inside of Tamaron. And I told you earlier, Tamaron is located right next to a couple other big master plan communities here in Texas, or here in Katy. And so if you are looking to explore other communities, I highly recommend checking out our video right here on Jordan Ranch or our video right here on Cross Creek Ranch. These are other options literally next door to Tamaron. And as always, if you're thinking about moving here to Houston, Texas, don't be shy. Just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us a quick email. That way we can help you make a smooth move right here to Houston, Texas.